The Jurassic World Dominion trailer came out unexpectedly, and it is amazing. So today, here at Dino Park Media, we are going to go over our top 5 coolest things from the Jurassic World Dominion trailer. But be forewarned, there are some potential spoilers ahead, as I will be providing my theories on what is going on in the trailer ahead. So you've been warned, potential spoilers. Now let's jump into the video. Coming in at number 5, we have the Parasaurolophus herd right in the beginning of the trailer. It's incredible, and of course, if anybody knows me, Samuel here at Dino Park Media likes Parasaurolophus, my favorite dinosaur, and so obviously I really enjoy it, but also I really like how they actually bring this into an idea of cowboys and dinosaurs, almost like a Valley of Gwangi type of a scenario, which actually Clayton Fioriti mentioned in one of his recent Instagram posts. But what's incredible about this portion of the trailer is that it actually has to do a lot with the surrounding area. Now, obviously, you have Owen Grady, you have this amazing dinosaur design with the Parasaurolophus for Jurassic World Dominion, but if you look at the background, it seems that the background is actually Washington State. Now, why do I say it's Washington State? If you go to Jurassic World Evolution 2's campaign, one of the levels is Washington State, and it's during the winter. I totally believe that Frontier Games was brought in a little bit on what the setting would be for one of the areas in Jurassic World Dominion, and thus made a level dedicated to Washington State. So that's the reason I believe that this is actually Washington, and because there's so many great things happening, there's mountains in the background, there's big pine trees, and also the Apatosaurus moment that happens right after the Parasaurolophus moment in the trailer. You also see that there's a logging company, and Washington State is known for having logging companies, so I definitely believe that this portion of the trailer, which will be in the movie, is in Washington State. Then, coming in at number 4, we have the Dinosaur Rampage on Malta. It's incredible to see this. Now, I was kind of wondering at first, is this actually Malta, or is this supposed to be somewhere in the United States? Because we've got dinosaurs such as the Allosaurus and the Carnotaurus, which were released in Northern California. But if you look in the background of this photo, you can definitely see that's the Maltese flag right there. And we already know that they were filming on the island of Malta sometime in 2020 for Jurassic World Dominion, but now it's confirmed that somehow the Allosaurus, the Carnotaurus, and then also, of course, the Atrociraptors that are being introduced in Jurassic World Dominion somehow were dropped off on the island of Malta, and Owen Grady, and most likely the rest of the team, somehow needs to deal with the Dinosaur Rampage. Then coming in at number 3, we have the reveal of what seems to be the Biosyn Headquarters. Now, we already know that Biosyn is going to be in Jurassic World Dominion due to an article that came out a little while ago, 2020, I believe, and we also know that Louis Dodgson is going to be in this movie, so all we need to figure out now is how does Biosyn fit into the overarching story, and I do believe that they're going to be a huge aspect of Jurassic World Dominion, and right here you can see that this facility definitely is brand new. It's somewhere in northern United States, most likely, because you can see the pine trees, you can see the mountains, maybe even in Washington again, but it's definitely not on one of the islands like Isla Sorna or Isla Nublar. Definitely, Biosyn will be involved in a big way in Jurassic World Dominion. Then, coming in at number 2, we have the old and new main characters all in one shot. Now, we already knew that Sam Neill was going to be reprising his role as Dr. Alan Grant, that Jeff Goldblum would be back as Ian Malcolm, and then also Dr. Sattler, played by Laura Dern. All of these people would be back, as well as the Jurassic World characters with Owen Grady and Claire Dearing, but to see all of them in one shot for the trailer is so wonderful, bringing back all of these nostalgia from the old, but then also appreciation for the new. So great. And then also, as a little point of nostalgia for the deep cut Jurassic Park fans, this shot actually got pointed out to me by my co-host on his Instagram story, is that this shot in the trailer is actually almost perfectly emulating the shot from Jurassic Park 1 when Ian Malcolm, Alan Grant, and Dr. Sattler are looking up at the steer being dropped in order to be able to feed the velociraptors. And we see them in the same formation looking up at the Giganotosaurus in the trailer. So beautiful, and it's so wonderful to see all of these characters together on screen. Now, of course, this trailer is chock full of wonderful things, so of course we need to have just some honorable mention quick hitters. So let's start first with the Amber Universal logo. Looks absolutely wonderful. The typical Universal Studios logo before the movie, but this time in amber, looks wonderful. There's a better look at the Therizinosaurus. Obviously, we knew that the Therizinosaurus was going to be in the movie. There was some different articles that were put out online as well as toy pictures, but now we get a better view of it. There also is the moment showing Grant is back to his fossils again because he's still the astronomer, not the astronaut, as is mentioned in Jurassic Park 3. He's a person that would much rather stay in a safe spot and understand dinosaurs from afar, or more specifically, from their fossils after they're dead, rather than the theme park monsters, as he mentions in JP3. Another quick hitter, Pyroraptor on-screen reveal is wonderful. The CGI is incredible. The feathers blowing in the winter wind and it rushing at the screen with jaws open looks amazing. One thing that I thought was incredible, the Quetzalcoatlus reveal in the trailer is amazing, with it attacking a plane that our heroes are in. Incredible, showing that the Quetzalcoatlus will actually be in the modern days, not just from the old Dominion prologue that we've already seen. And the final quick hitter is we get to see the return of the Dilophosaurus. Now, obviously, this is huge. It's incredible to see the Dilophosaurus in all of its wonderful JP1 glory, the frill, the colors, and then also seeing how it is being introduced in a huge, scary way with the scream from Claire Dearing. Obviously, this is how you reintroduce a dinosaur back into the Jurassic World canon. Not Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, the last season. That was not the way you do it. But coming in at number 1, the number 1 spot we had to give to Blue the Velociraptor and her baby. In the trailer, we see a confirmation of some different leaks that we've been seeing with merchandise, different rumors going around the rumor mill of maybe has Blue had a baby, and it is confirmed here. Now, we do know that after the events of Jurassic World, Blue was the final velociraptor on the island of Isla Nublar and the last of her kind when she was released into the world after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So it seems that Blue the Velociraptor must have gone through a similar sex change because of the frog DNA within her, similar to what happened in Jurassic Park 1 when you see Dr. Alan Grant discover the hatched dinosaur eggs with Lex and Tim. It must be a similar situation here with Blue having to go through a similar sex change because she is the only one of her kind in her environment in order to be able to produce offspring. And you see cute little baby Blue, the same little blue stripe behind her ear, just loving and doting upon her mother, with Blue just absolutely loving the fact that she's a mom. This is our number 1 favorite thing from the trailer. But then also, it seems that Blue and her baby will be threatened in this movie, because at one point you actually see Blue's baby get trapped in what seems to be a poacher's snare. Blue's baby is going to eat at some prey that is just sitting there, and then all of a sudden a net comes up and catches the baby velociraptor up and traps it, while Blue looks on helpless as a truck drives up behind her. So there's so much to see, there's so much to just really take in when it comes to this trailer, and Universal, Colin Trevorrow, the entire team together for Jurassic World Dominion, good job. This is starting the hype, and it's incredible to see. So everyone, thank you for watching today's video, and let us know, did we have the same list that you have, or did you have a different best top 5 moments from the trailer? Go ahead, leave that in the comments below. And then also, if you enjoy dinosaur content and you want to see more Jurassic World Dominion content come out over the next few months before, as the movie is getting hyped up and going to be coming out in June, make sure to like and comment on this video and subscribe to Dino Park Media. We've got lots more videos ahead, lots more videos on Jurassic World Dominion, and we want you to be able to see them. But guys, thank you for joining us for this video, and before we go, know you are loved.